She thinks she's funny.
Hello, Jason.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody this evening? Good evening, Belinda in stormy Dorset. That's exactly what it is. We got blown across the way. My umbrella went inside out.
Good.
And yeah, we made it here in one piece. I think it's one of the first days we can sort of feel it's a little bit cold.
Certainly autumn, isn't it?
Definitely.
Changed,
I think it actually went straight from last week of autumn into this week of winter.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, all the ladies. Let me see who have we got here. I'm going to scroll back. What did we miss this evening? Hello, Alicia. Hello, Chris. You're here for the beginning, Chris. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Brigitte. Oh, I was just going to say, where is Zeb? Here she is. Hello, Rianne. Who else have we got? We've got Tia. We've got Sandra. I've said that already. Hello, Claire. Hi, Avril. Hello, Ines. We've got Erica. Seb and Sandra are having a great chat, as is Brigitte. Hello, Jackie. And we've got Karen. Hi, Shakila.
That's a nice day.
Isn't it lovely? Yannick. Yannick, I hope I said that right. You're prepping for a blouse sewing marathon. Oh, we're great anyway. Hi, Isabel. Hello, Jan. Jan says hi, Andrea and Jason. Hello, Mel. Oh, Mel. Electric blankets officially. Oh, what did you say to me earlier on, Jason?
I said last night, I stopped myself, but I nearly flipped the heating on, and I thought, just get a jump
No,
on.
not yet. Not yet. No.
So I didn't do it.
No,
And then you
thanks.
said today, didn't you, about it?
I did say, yeah, but
not quite as serious as me. But
definitely nowhere near putting the heating on yet. I've got my own self-combustion engine. Oh, hi, Margaret. How are you? Hello to the Bramble Stitcher. Hello, Janice. Hi, Alison. Hi, Renee. Hello, Diane. How's all in Northern Ireland? Are you being blown away? We have Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Have you got a cup of coffee, Lynn? Hello, Denise. Hi, Susan. We've got Pam. We've got Pippa. We've got Cara. I know, Diana. An umbrella's just didn't make any sense. So Lulu has the heating on. Oh, Claudia. Hello to all the beautiful people from Surrey in Canada. Hello, Tricia. I just read your email before we went live, Tricia. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you Wednesday. Hello to Claire. Hi, Maria. Oh, we've got loads here this evening. We've got Susan. We've got Tamlin. You'll have to close your eyes, Tamlin. So, hi, Wendy. Hi, Debs. Oh, Debs is in windy Devon. Hello to Sally. Oh, it seems to be rainy and wet everywhere, isn't it? We've got somebody called Cozy Stitching. It's definitely time for cozy stitching, isn't it? Hello, Adele has a jumper on. Hello, Celeste. Oh, hello to Carol. And you have lit the stove just to check it's working. Yes, of course. We have to clean that chimney soon. Hello, Ruan. Hello, Bernadette. Chris. Christine. Christine has a second grandson yesterday called Sam. Oh, congratulations. Yeah. Hello to Breda, Deborah. Oh, hello, Joan. Are you being blown away in Tipperary? Shelley. Oh my goodness, we've got loads, haven't we? We've got Janet, Ali, Lisa is in northern Italy and it's warm today. Oh, you're looking after Henry. Hello, Mary. How are you? Oh, hi, Ness in Surrey. Wow. And Margaret is catching up with the grandkids. Oh, well, it's lovely to see you all joining us this evening. And sure, what else could you be doing on this horrible wet evening? We've got 200 people here this evening, which is pretty good. Hopefully, we'll have our usual 300 and odd. Yeah, myself and Jason, we were telling you all last week that we were going to Weston-super-Mare. Thanks for that, Debs, because I was just trying to think, what is it called again? Just can't remember. And yeah, we didn't go today actually because they cancelled the event, which was very sad, really. We were looking forward to going, and it's always a shame when the weather forces the cancellation of an event, because I'm sure there was loads and loads of organising and work put into the event, and then it gets cancelled. So we had a day in the house. Jason was in his man cave, and I was doing a bit of sewing. So I was testing out sewing a blouse today, which is cool, for a new pattern that's coming out soon that I'm going to do a sew along for. So that was fun. And yeah, I took my time with it, and I got it almost finished. So I'll let you all in on that very soon. So we've got a little. What are you saying, Jason?
Weston-super-Mare sounds like a horse.
Oh, it does actually. Oh, well spotted. We've got loads and loads of fabrics to show you this evening. We have a few little bits of like housekeeping about our US shipping and our advent calendars and things like that. And I'm going to keep that to the end because it doesn't apply to everybody, and I don't want to sound like I'm going over the same stuff every week, but there's little updates every week. So I think what we'll do is we will crack on with all the fabrics. And for anybody from our US customers, if you want to stay on until the very end, and we'll have a little chat just at the very end about the shipping and advent calendars, all that sort of thing, because I've had lots of emails that I haven't been able to answer. And yeah, we'll get on with that at the very end. So you may have noticed on the website that there was a big influx of new fabric. So a very exciting week here. I would have always thought that summer was my most favorite type of year or part of the year for sewing, but I actually really think that I love winter fabrics. I don't know why. They are heavier. They came in on 3 different pallets this week, so there was a lot of gym work that wasn't gym work this week. So we had some great delivery drivers to help, lots of cardboard to get rid of, lots of pallets to get rid of, and really exciting fabrics. And some of the fabrics that came in this week had been ordered at H&H in Cologne back in March, so that was all like brand new fabrics that I'd never seen before. They are not actually up on the website yet. They will be in part 3. So last week I showed you some of the cotton jerseys we got in, so I'm thinking of that as part 1. Hi Viv, how are you? And part 2 is this evening. So this evening I'm going to show you oh, hi, Jan. Oh, you're in Windy Wareham this evening. I'm going to show you some baby cords. So we have a plain range of baby cords. We have some patterned ones. I have some lovely viscoses that are like a satin finish. So if you have any special occasion coming up, I kind of think they're pretty perfect for that. We've had the range of cozy colours back again. So I haven't actually had them for a couple of years. So I have the whole range of them back because I really like those. I'll show you them. What else have we got? I've got a few new colours in the lovely Lyocell Twill. Yeah, well done, Viv. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, all the space that anybody can make for us is much appreciated, of course. Yeah, it'd be lovely for a Frocktails, Belinda. Yeah, or like myself and Jason have a December wedding coming up, so I have my eye on one of the fabrics, but sure, that could change, of course. I will tell you all about the baby cords now in a tick.
I was going to say, you're lucky you can make some because my suit was slightly tight.
we had a little bit of a trying on session of Jason's suit this evening, and I think it's about 5 years since you wore it.
Oh, thanks.
I think it is. It is. I think it is about 5 years since you wore it.
You can let the trousers out, but maybe not the jacket.
So myself and Jason have decided that we're on a little health kick. So we've been a bit hangry today because we're like we're missing the sugar for the last 2 days, but we've been really good. We've been very good because we have to fit. Apples. We have to. You've had 2 apples today, as well as everything else. So I think I'll start and show you the baby cords. So we have a lovely selection of Of course, I'm starting with something that's away there. Can you hand me that one there in the middle, please? Merci. Thank you. So we will have other corduroys in, but we're starting with the baby cords. So you can see them there. They are a very teeny little cord. They are really, really lovely. They're 100% cotton, so there's no elastane in these. They're not stretchy. The only baby cords that I've been able to find with any stretch in them are cotton and polyester, and I don't believe that polyester is a proper stretch. So unless it has elastane in it, I'm not really interested. Don't mind if it's cotton, polyester, and elastane, because at least that allows it to spring back in. But polyester is one of those like artificial stretchy things. So if it has polyester, it mightn't necessarily spring back. So you may end up with a baggy touche or a baggy knee if you have only cotton and polyester. So you can see they're a nice kind of a lightweight. We've got them in a really great range of colours that I will get more colours of. The rep is coming this week, and we'll see what other ones we'll get. Will you have any proper... Yeah, we're going to have lots of other corduroys in as well. Can you just move it ever so slightly over there? That's it. Perfect. Thanks, Jason. Just get my shoulder into action. These are all 140 wide, and they're 145 grams in weight. So really perfect for making shirts, shirt dresses. They're nice and fine, so they will gather. So if you wanted to make something like into like a gathered skirt or like a tiered skirt if you fancy it, they'd be really good for that as well. And lovely for children's clothes as well. I seem to have a square of light just over my head. So they come in a load of different colours. And what we'll do is, if you want us to show you another colour, my handsome assistant will get will pick the colour for you, because he knows where they're.
All weekend.
Of course. You're my Debbie McGee, don't forget. Yeah. And they're $14.50 a metre. So they are really, really nice in loads of lovely colours. And if we haven't, if there's a colour in particular that you want and we don't actually have it on the website, drop me an email and I will try to add it to our next order. I was actually thinking of an aspen. It would be really nice, wouldn't it, with some top stitching and a zip down the middle. Be really nice. So that is the cognac colour, and we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got another 10 colours as far as I can see over there, maybe even 11. Viv is talking about the Stylark Ethel and the chanterelles. Yes, definitely winter staples. Nice for pinafores as well, of course. If you made a pinafore or a skirt, I do feel you'd have to put some lining in it though, because I feel that they would like be sticking to the tights sort of scenarios. So yeah, if there's another colour, Jason will grab it for you. We've got a couple of patterned ones as well. Oh yeah, cognac and black are really nice, aren't they? Hello, Tess. Waving back. So we've got this really pretty pinky purple plum and wine. There is actually no purple, Brenda. I'd love if there was, but there's actually no purple in the range that we're buying from. So do you have needle cord in red? Yeah, we do indeed. Yeah. Do you know what? Hop onto the new arrivals for autumn and winter, and you'll see they're all one after the other on it. I'll see if I can share the screen in a minute and we can look at all the colours. This is another baby cord. So it's got a navy background and all these lovely pink and purples and a little leafy print. So it's actually really, really pretty. So really nice. And it's 100% cotton, so it's not a stretch one either. So that's that one. I'll give you that one as well, Jason. And then we've got this really cute one. So that one there just comes in one colour. This one here comes in 2 different colours. So this one is a lovely wine version with little pinky embroidered bows. So they're actually embroidered into it, as you can see from the back there. And it's a really nice, what do you call it, scale. So lovely for children, of course. And or it would make us a lovely little shirt, I think. It would be really nice, really cute, and feels absolutely gorgeous, really lovely. So it's very obvious which way this one goes, because the pile goes up, and of course you want your bows to be the right way around. And I believe the correct way is to have the fabric where you can stroke it up. I always have a look to see which color I prefer. So if you're looking at one of the plain ones, I always have a look to see which way I prefer the color, and that's the way that I work. And then I make sure that I cut out all of my pieces in the same direction, because that's the most important thing. So that is the really cute one with the bows, and it comes in a blue as well. And the blue has pink bows on it. So let's just see. I'm just going to have a look. Oh yeah. So the baby cords. Oopsie, hang on. Where am I gone here? I just went out of the website there for a minute. Let me see. How do I do this again? Share screen. So here are all the baby cords. So if you go to the website, and then you click into new, and you'll see there we've got a tab called New for Autumn Winter. And if you scroll down there, actually I must show you all those lovely Maison Fauve patterns. And there's all the different colours in the baby cords. We've got black, navy, red, teal, rose and pine. That pine is a gorgeous colour. We've got lilac, marine is a lovely colour as well, aubergine, cognac and old green. So we've got, what have we got? 11 colours. So some really nice colours there. And they're very easy to find, of course, as we like to make it all as user-friendly as possible, of course. Carol might enjoy wine as well. Can I have the one on the end there as well, Jason? Thanks. And then this is another patterned one. So this one comes in 2 different colours, and I've called it all sorts because it kind of reminds me of licorice all sorts. This one has a black background with all these really cute colours in it. And then the other one has, what's the other one? The other one is a navy version, and it has just different colours in it as well. So Sally is wondering, can she see the pine one? So the pine one, Jason, is on the second pile, third one down. Thank you. He is on it over there. That's it, third one down. The pine is a really lovely colour. Yeah. So the colours for the season, according to the London Textile Fair, colours for the season are like different shades of brown and wine. So this is the pine colour. It photographed really well, I believe. And that's it. You'd really know that the winter light was in now. The lights look really bright, don't they?
It's a bit more realistic,
yeah. So that is the pine. It's really, really nice, isn't it? Gorgeous. So yeah, the colours for the season are different shades of brown and winey colours. So that was quite interesting. And like a piney green as well. So hi Sam. Loving the autumn collection. Oh, we are. I think this is one of my favourite collections this year. Now, I probably say that for every one of them, but really loving this one. The next one I'm going to show you is, I've just picked out one colour of the cozy colours because we have 3, 6, 9, 12. We've actually got 15. So I believe it's the whole range of cozy colours at the moment. That's that one there, Jason. Can I have that? Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. The only thing about the winter fabric is it takes up so much extra space in the shop. So we're very thankful for everybody who helped us out in the sale, of course. So the Cozy Colours is a sweatshirting which has these little bits in it. So it's a really lovely, lovely quality sweatshirting. It's got really great stretch and recovery. It's fluffy on the back. You can see there, it's not a really, really heavy one. And it is very like all those lovely poppy sweatshirtings that we love to stock, if you're familiar with them. So I think it is, let me see, it's 240 grams. It's 90% cotton, 5% polyester and 5% elastane. And I did question about the polyester at one point, and I was told that the polyester is the little bits. So it's essentially cotton and polyester, or cotton and elastane, which is what we really like. So this is which colour? The petrol colour. Actually, I might put it down there. That's it. Perfect. And so it's perfect for making all your favorite sweatshirt patterns, for all your different cardigans. South Bank sweater dresses would be perfect. Lovely again for children's wear. Maria has just asked the question that I was about to answer. So it doesn't actually come with a matching rib. But anytime that I've used this to make any sweaters, I've actually used the fabric itself because it does have a nice stretch. It recovers really well. Sometimes you may want to not go particularly with the pattern pieces for the ribbing. You may want to make them just a little bit wider. It always works out really nicely with the neckline and with the cuffs. And yeah, it's got really lovely stretch to it. It's got less stretch in the width than it does in the length. So I know on a few occasions where I've used this, I've actually cut the ribbing, the ribbing pieces in the opposite direction. So rather than cut them across the grain, I've cut them in this direction because it's just much stretchier in that way. So that's just a little tip. We do have loads and loads of tubular cuffing, but we don't have perfect matches for it. But what I plan to do this week, and I hope to do it last week, but we just had so many fabrics came in, I will put a suggestion of a colour on each listing. So if I feel that there is one that matches nicely, I'll put it with it. If there isn't one to match, then I'll just leave it out because I don't want anything sort of clashing. Brigitte said she made the blush cozy with orange ribbing. Oh, nice. Yeah, lovely. Perfect for the Maison Fauve sack. Yeah, it'd be lovely with it. Yes. Mandy said she thinks she can deal with the polyester bits. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this comes in a really great range of colors as well. And we'll go to the website and we'll have a look for the cozy colors on that. So let me see. Oops, we'll go on to the next page. Oh, here we go. That was easy. So we have black. We've got two shades of grey. One is darker than the other. They photographed really well as well. So we've got sage, we've got forest, we've got navy. That's a really lovely navy. And then we've got a darker navy. Then we've got petrol, dark cyan. I think that one there was petrol. We've got this mustard is a gorgeous colour. We've got ecru with all the little bits. We've got the gorgeous red, really lovely Christmas red. We've got blush, and then we've got Bordeaux and berry. So these two are quite similar, but different. So that's the whole range there of the cozy colours. So really, really gorgeous, and really pleased to have them back again. Got it. Oh, lovely. So yeah, I don't even have any of my cozy color sweatshirts left at this stage because they got worn so much. So it's definitely going to be new ones made this year. So they're really perfect if you would like a sweater that's not exactly plain. So the little bits, so there's kind of like the happy medium there between a patterned sweatshirting and a plain sweatshirting. They would be really nice as well for the Tilly and the Buttons Drew sweatshirt. Is that the one with all the, you can put all the bits together? They'd be really nice. So so yeah, my top tip with those is to perhaps cut your ribbing pieces in the opposite way to the way you normally would, and then you'll get a little bit of extra stretch, and then everything matches. Yeah. And yeah, so that's them. So that's our cozy colors. Thrilled to have those back. What do we have a look at next? I think I might show you some of the new colors we have in the lyocell twill. So I've created a new little collection on the website as well. So where the fabric is, I'm going to go back here. Oh God, no, that's a slide. Nope. Share screen again. So in the website, under fabric, we've got this new one here called Beyond the Pink Door Essentials Collection. And what I have there are all like the plain fabrics that we always keep in stock. So we've got the yarn-dyed cottons that I would have shown you over the last couple of months. We've got the soft sweatshirting in all the plain colours. We've got the cozy colours. And then we've got the Tencel Lyocell. I've put in there the cotton jerseys, the tubular cuffing, and all. I've put in the full range here of matching organic cotton jersey, sweatshirting, and ribbing. So you'll see here we've got the sweatshirting, the matching cotton jersey, and the ribbing. And then I've put them all one after the other there so that if you need to match them up, they're all beside one another. So now some of them, I will admit, and this one is a perfect example, this one here hasn't photographed in the little pile as beautifully as the other ones, but there you can see when you hover over it, it is the same color. So that can be just a little bit off-putting. And there you go. So just kind of a handy place just to find all the plain ones. So can we get brown? Is that in which, Heather? I don't know which fabric you mean there. Possibly corduroy, I'm wondering, maybe? So yeah, it's really handy because they all match one another easily. So if you say wanted to make the Helen's Closet Jackson pullover, and if you wanted to use the hood on it, so you could have the soft sweatshirting on the outside, obviously. You could use the cotton jersey for inside the hood, and then you can get the exact matching ribbing then for the sweatshirting. So trying to make it a little bit more user friendly. So yeah, and I want to expand on that color range, but we'll try and slot that in on one of the Sundays just to show you the whole range of that, but it's all there. No, not in the cozy colors, Heather. We actually have the whole range that they have at the moment. I'm not sure if they are going to add any other colors, but if they do, we will definitely get them in. But we have the whole range that's available at the minute. So, and the cozy colors has been going for quite a number of years, since well before I had the shop even. So I don't know if they're going to expand on the colors, but yeah. So the lyocell twill is something that we started a couple of weeks ago, and there's the whole range of them, and they are a really lovely plain. So I've been trying to expand on all the plains in the shop. And this is a really lovely fabric in that it's got a twill weave, if I can pick it up. It's got a really lovely drape to it, and if you could feel it, it is really, really soft, almost feels like peach skin. So it's really, really nice for like drapey trousers, blouses, any sort of like shirts that you like to make, dresses, really, really nice. Breda is wondering what pattern would the easiest one to try it for the first time sweatshirting, and Zeb has suggested the toaster sweater. So the toaster sweater is one of my favorites. It's by Sew House 7, and I've got a YouTube sew along for it, Breda, and it's really nice to make. The other sweatshirting that I love to make is the Charlie sweater, which I'm actually wearing this evening, and I've got a sew along done. It's one of the newest sew-alongs that I did, and that's a really easy one to make. So we've got black in at last, which was a colour that just wasn't available when we got the other colours in. So that is really, really nice, beautiful, really good, like staple fabric to have in your stash. We'll make a lovely top like the one I was wearing last week. So the ermine one that I was wearing last week would be really nice. Then we got in this lovely colour as well, which I believe is, what is it called? Grape. Really nice colour. Viv is suggesting the Jackson from Helen's Closet, which is the one I just mentioned a few minutes ago, which is really nice. And there's the gorgeous grape colour. So that's really nice. It's like grey with a hint of purple, isn't it? Funny. It's a funny colour, Jason said. Yeah.
Nice colour, but odd.
Odd. And then we've got this one, which is olive. So I thought these were good colours for the autumn. So if you wanted to make some nice palazzo pants, this would be really, really lovely. It is so soft. Absolutely gorgeous. We're getting a lot of thumbs ups there for its toaster sweater. So that is those. Okay, let me see, what else will we move on to? I'm not sure, Jason, if I've got one break on this. Would you mind having a look for me? It's not moving as beautifully as it should. No. Okay. Oh, we'll do some cotton jerseys, I think. Why not? We'll do a bit of lifting. So, yeah, we're expanding on the range of cotton jerseys as well at the moment, getting some nice autumny ones in. And the first one I'm going to show you is one of my favourite ones that came in this week. So the ones I'm showing you this evening they literally arrived into the shop on, oh, that's very brave, Jason. Arrived into the shop on Wednesday, when I had other plans to photograph other ones, but couldn't resist photographing all of these. So this one is a ribbed jersey. Nice.
I like that. Yeah.
Isn't it cute, isn't
You
it?
know about that.
I know. So a gorgeous ribbed jersey. So lovely if you want to make some nice like turtlenecks. I adore this colour. It comes in two other colours as well. One is brown and then the other one is like a ginger colour. Really nice.
I like the blue and pink.
I said brown, Jason made a bit of a face. So it's a really lovely ribbed jersey. Really good stretch, lots of stretch there. So really nice for the turtlenecks. You can easily get them over your head. Now this is quite a bit narrower than what we're used to. So this is 120 in width. And it is 95% cotton, 5 elastane, and it's 220. So it's a really lovely, lovely weight. So if you fancied making yourself like a even oh, what am I trying to think of? Like a t-shirt dress type thing that you could wear with different layers over. It would be really lovely as well. But yeah, to me, it just kind of shouts turtlenecks. It's really nice. So if you fancy seeing the other colours, Jason will run and grab them. No, it's okay. So the other two colours are there. Do you like that one, Joan? And Belinda likes that as well. We do have some other little floral ones as well, Viv, in the same type of fabric. So they are on the website as well. And if you want to see those, Jason will grab those as well, if you fancy. Zeb, what is this like little teeny leopard print? Nico was what I was trying to think of, Pippa, actually. Yeah, Nico by True Bias would be perfect, wouldn't it? Or the Zoe would be perfect as well. Yeah, the lovely little Zoe tank would be perfect. Yes. Tilly and the Buttons Freya, perfect. Yes, exactly. True Bias Bryn. I don't know that one. That's a new one to me. Karen Marie would like to see the flowers in it. So, Jason, second shelf down, right in the middle. The leopard prints are to the left of it. Flowers to the right. Next, that's flowers. Yeah, we won't see the flower ones. Which one did you want? You can bring the two of them over. Yeah. Massive. What's that song at all? I was saying like animal to the left. Oh, jokers to the right. Left, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay. And this is why I'm not in cabaret. Here is the little flowery one. This is really pretty as well. Karen Murray said, sorry, Jason, making you work. He loves that. No, he hated fine. Just sitting down last week when I was over in the corner. He said to me, he said to me this evening, you're going to be stuck in the corner and I just sitting down, or are you going to move this week? Oh. There's the lovely, pretty flowers. It is just so pretty. We've just sang it as well. That's good. I should really have just sung it to myself, shouldn't I? And there's the stretch as well. So that is all the lovely purple colours. Really, isn't that so pretty? That'd be so nice. I joined the Fibre Mood subscription at the beginning of the year, and I'm the absolute world's worst because I keep forgetting to get my 5 patterns. And I was looking through all the Fibre Mood patterns last night, and I got one pattern that I'm dying to make, and it's like a sleeveless vest type thing with just a little kind of high neck. And I thought what I need to do is make a few little turtlenecks. So wouldn't these be just perfect with some of the cozy colors as little sleeveless tops? So nice. Because you know the way sometimes you get cold during the kind of winter colder months, but you still want to have your arms free. I really would like to do that. So I'm going to make some of those, I think. You can hand me that one as well, Jason. Thank you very much. That way. I'll take this. Yeah, it's something they're rolled upside down, isn't it? And there's the other really pretty floral one. So loads of pinks in that one. Really nice. So there we go. Christine was asleep last week. Shocking. And then on to the cotton jerseys. I pulled this one out because I thought this was very autumnal in colours. So it's got a really lovely, it's got a little bit of a William Morris-esque look for me with this all over pattern. It's really lovely. It also comes with a white background and a black and blue. So this one has been super popular since we put it up. And also the blue version has been really, really popular. So this is a cotton jersey. So really gorgeous. A lovely weight as well. Again, for making lovely t-shirts for the winter. Long sleeves now, of course, or some turtlenecks as well. And we have had lots of suggestions there for turtlenecks in the comments as well. And the one I know that's really popular with us is the Wardrobe by Me Trudy turtleneck. That's always a flyer for us in terms of when we get the patterns in. Here is another one which has been really popular since we loaded it onto the website. So it's got a beautiful teal, purple, almost navy background. Would you call it a navy background?
Like a midnight colour.
Midnight, and there's black in it as well. So you could either wear it with navy or with black if you wanted to wear something dark. And it's got these quite colourful, like quite a bold print. It's really lovely, and it comes in another colourway as well. Can't think what the other colourway is like, but yeah, that is really lovely. Great stretch and recovery on those as well, of course. So they are really nice, lovely cotton jerseys. Brigitte is tempted by the Fibre Mood sous vide dress. You just wish it had sleeves. And Karen Marie has made the opals, and it's a lovely pattern. Okay. Make a lovely new Collins dress. Friday pattern company. Oh, sure would, wouldn't it? Could you make a Julia sweater out of that? I think the Julia really needs something heavier today, but that's just a cotton jersey, so I don't think it would be. We do have some lovely boucles coming in as well for the Julia sweater, and there could possibly be some more Julia kits coming. We'll see how we get on. So yeah, way back there and in our little garage, we've got loads of boucles, so there's going to be lots of fabrics coming on to the site this week again. So this evening, I particularly put this on this evening because this is the Atelier Jupe Charlie sweater, and it's made from a woven fabric. And this was something I did as an experiment last year, just to see. This is a woven viscose with a stretch. So you can see it's got quite a good stretch. And yeah, I was curious to see whether this would actually work in a sweater, and it does. So I've made it in the traditional way of a sweater. I've put the cuffing on the sleeve and the neck and on the bottom, and I'm showing you this because I've got a few more of these like stretchy viscoses in. So this is a woven stretchy viscose as opposed to a knit stretchy viscose. Viv wore her red Julia so much. Oh yeah, isn't it such a great sweater? Like, yeah. Hi Susie, how are you? So this is one of the new lovely stretch viscoses that we have. Just chuck that there, Jason. It's up to you to put it back on. So I know this is upside down. Let me see if we can just put it there and roll it. So this one has this beautiful blues with the like blush pink flowers on it. So I think this would make a super one of these. Getting ready for the night. Oh, the joys of being a train driver, huh? So you can see the stretch there in it. So how I like to think of this type of viscose is that if you have your favorite blouses or dresses, you just make it as per normal, and you treat the viscose, you treat the stretch as just a little bonus. So it just makes it ever so slightly more comfy. But if you do something like this, make a sweater that should be used out of knits, it does work beautifully out of the woven. And this, I think, would make a gorgeous one of these. And you could put like a navy ribbing on it, I think would be good, just to make the fabric kind of pop. Be really lovely. Brigitte is saying to please like. We've got 305, so we got to the 300th even. That's really cool. So that is that one, which is really lovely. Lynn is wondering, would the stretch viscose be any good for the Collins dress? Can somebody answer that one for me? Because I don't actually know the answer to that because I'm not familiar with the Collins dress. So if there's somebody there in the comments, that would be absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I'll do? I'll pin yours there for a minute and somebody may answer it. That would be really good. And then this one is, I'm so tempted to cut some of this one off for myself to make one of these. And this one has the most beautiful navy, like inky navy background with these like pinks and that cognac color. And I put a couple of colors together, a couple of mixy-matchy ones, and I put pictures of them on Instagram a few days ago. And this was absolutely gorgeous with... oh, thank you. Cara said, unfortunately not, because the Collins is for stretch fabrics. Okay, so stretch knits, I presume, is it? That's one of your... Oh, thank you, Viv. One of my colors, like this. Yeah, Zeb likes it even with the pink. So, okay, that hopefully answers Lynn's question. So, yeah. So we have to remember that these are woven stretch fabrics as opposed to knit stretch fabrics. So they've only got stretch in the one direction. So, says fabric needs minimum of 25%. Okay. So here's another one of the stretch ones as well. So, okay, stretch knit. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, super. So, love the colours in this, and we have lots of lovely ribbings to go with this. And I know that Emma pulled out one the other day, and it was absolutely gorgeous with it. And now I can't think which one it was, but I think it was possibly the amber colour. Want to make... somebody wants to make the Atelier Choupe lorry dress, but in a thicker fabric with the twill or the baby cord. Amy, yes. Oh, it'd be lovely, Amy. Yes, definitely would be really nice. And I think even, I was going to say the pleated, so it's got two different backs to it, the lorry dress. It's got the gathered back or the pleated dress, and actually it would work really nicely in either. It'd be really lovely. Possibly, Diane, you never know. Diane is wondering, would I be wearing this next week? You never know. So yeah, this, I love the color combinations in this. And we do have this in another colorway as well. Because it's so close, I may as well get it. So this one has the gorgeous like cognac background, and then these lovely, almost like what's that? Oh,
Not a lily, is it?
no, I don't know why I was going to say, what's that name of like pottery that's all like blues and things? Can't think.
What one?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I know it's wrong. Wenchwood. Why is that coming in?
Wedgwood.
Wedgwood. Wenchwood. I know, it's a new one. So this is so pretty as well with all these lovely lilacs and blues, isn't it? Gorgeous. That one is so pretty. Delft, is that? Oh, that is a new one to me. Cool. So that is the couple of stretch ones we've got. So I think there might be another couple of those coming in as well. But yeah, they would be absolutely perfect for these. So if you fancy Wedgwood, that's the one I was trying to think of, Sally, isn't it? Oh, Adele thought of Wedgwood as well. That's so bad. Or Wenchwood is the new name for it. Go that, yeah, beautifully with the cognac baby cord, Trisha. Yeah, match made in heaven, those two. Be absolutely gorgeous. Yes, that was the ones that I teamed up during the week. Really nice. I'm going to grab a couple of viscoses and show you now as well. So these are just all brand new viscoses, and I know viscose isn't really the go-to kind of fabric that we want at this time of the year, but Viv loves a Parma violet. Yeah, but I still love making blouses and tops for winter, for layering pieces. So this one is our normal type of viscose, and it's an Ecovero one as well. So it is 100% Ecovero, and it's 115%. There will be like a little description of what EcoVero is on the description of this fabric. And what I did this time as well, adding all of these fabrics to the website, is I put in some pattern suggestions, which I haven't done for ages because I literally haven't had time. So that is so yeah, they're on it as well. So this is a really lovely leafy print. So it's got a black background and this lovely taupe print, really nice. A little dash of yellow and a dash of this like amber orange. And this is absolutely gorgeous with a new color denim that we got in this week. It's really lovely. Actually, it's really nice with the two different color denims that we got in this week. So we got a taupe colour, which has been really popular in the shop this week, and we got a, I'm not sure if I called it ochre or whether I called it ochre or mustard, but I'm going to go down here because it's easier. So these are all of our denims that we love. So this is a range of stretch denim that I've been getting into the shop for the last number of years, and I will continue to do so. And this is one of the new colours we've had in. If I can just lift it with one hand. And you see there, it's such a gorgeous shade. Never had that before. I don't know why. And then this is the other colour as well. So that's really gorgeous. So we have the normal kind of indigos. We've got this lovely moss colour. We've got cognac. We've got aubergine. Can't think what that one is called. We've got grey, red, petrol, and black. And we've got very little on those ones, but there's new delivery of them coming in. We should have, and I can't see it there, we should have a lovely dark green as well. Oh, a little bit of it left here, this dark green. So hopefully that's on our order as well. They are all like jeans and peeler jacket weights. So they're the normal denim that we've put into the peeler jacket kits. And again, you don't really need a bit of stretch for the peeler jacket, but it gives you that little bit of extra stretchy room. I am going to make a pair of Megan Nielsen ash jeans. I think it's ash, in one of those during the week, just to see how they are, because I fancy making jeans. I've had great success making trousers this summer, so it's pushing me on to making some jeans for the winter. So I will let you know how that goes. So Diane was wondering, no, not shirting weight, no. And Diane's been wearing her peeler a lot lately. Cotton, may I see rainforest canopy cotton viscose emerald? Yes, that is in my lovely pile of fabrics here. There's that one and this one. Okay, so these are cotton viscose, which is something that I haven't had before. In that we've had a lot of fabrics that have said that have been described as viscose poplin, but these are actually a mixture of cotton and viscose, and these ones are £14. Potential sew along for the ash jeans, maybe. Oh, I love all my Landers. I've got 4 pairs now, Susie. Love them, and there will be more. They're so comfy. This one, this rainforest that Inez is looking for, is 60% cotton and 40 viscose. It's 110 grams, so it's my kind of favorite weight of viscose. But yeah, cotton and viscose, really interesting. Didn't realize that when I was ordering it, to be honest. And this is how it looks. So again, it would be really lovely with any of those denims I showed you there. It has kind of an unusual drape in that it definitely feels like you can totally feel the cotton in it in terms of the drape. Wouldn't be as drapey as viscose, but feels quite lawn-ish, if that makes sense. Will it be showing the textured cotton sweater knit? Yes, I have it down by my side. Yes, indeed. So yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Feels so soft. Really, really gorgeous. So isn't that just such a lovely print with all the pinks and the greens in it? And it would be really nice with the top denim, I think. So that's one colour. I'm not sure if that's the emerald or the pink. There's the elastic again, Jason. And then it comes in this other colourway. Be fab in a shirt dress. Would be fabulous in any sort of like little shirts, tops. be really lovely. And this is the other colour. So you can see there, it is quite cotton drapey. That's that one. Good. Okay, we're keeping up with the comments there. Before, if I forget, I will show the bubbly textured knit that Viv is wondering about. So I have actually made myself a cardigan out of this already, not this particular colour, but another colour. And I've actually had this since last winter. It just never made it to the website. So now is its time to shine, and it is fabulous. It is, let me see, it is £20 a metre. And this is the cobalt colour. So, okay, stick it there on my shoulder. So, okay, let me see. We might have to reverse back there just a little bit, Jason, thanks. So it's got that lovely, like, bubbly texture to it. Try and pry it apart here without knocking the computer. It's got 4-way stretch to it. And it doesn't have the texture on the back, so there's a definite front and back. And this is the cobalt, and it also comes in, oh, isn't it fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, beautiful. And this is one of those that, like, when it's gone, it's gone. Planning to knit some. Somebody's talking about knitting, are you? Oh, Zeb is knitting dishcloths. Interesting. So that's the cobalt. We also have it in black. We have it in a colour that's neither pink nor red. That's why I called it pink red. And then we have a gorgeous orange in it as well. You can't really miss it in the orange. It's lovely. And there's an elastic for that. And the other colours are there. So there's the orange, there's the pink, and that's the black there. So black is black. So I'm delighted that I picked out the cobalt one, which is perfect. And while we are on the subject of knits, I've got one other knit. We have this in 3 different colours, and I took out the how wide is it? Let's have a look on the website. You can always search up here as well for textured knit. Well, sorry, it'd be kind of handy if I shared the screen, wouldn't it? So professional, this. So in here, in the search thingy there, you can always search for things. There's the black one, and it is, oh, here we go. 95% cotton. I have a funny feeling that should be elastane and not viscose. And what width is it? 150 wide. So yeah, nice and wide. So that is that. I shall go back and change that. Sometimes I'm thinking of things and I'm actually typing the wrong thing. So 6 layers of wool. Ooh, well done to your faff, Karen Murray. Then we've got this other knit as well. So I think we'll put that one down there. It's a bit too heavy for lifting. Now we've got this one in 3 different colours. This is the sage colour. We've also got a pink, and what other colour have we got, Jason? I can't see. It's down there. Is that like a lilac?
Pink, like a lilac, yeah.
Shocking, isn't it? Can't remember. So it is like one of the cable knits. I don't tend to get the cable knits too much. So we used to get the cable knit jacquards over the years, but I don't tend to get them anymore, to be honest with you. But I couldn't resist this one because it's got quite a nice drape to it. It's a little bit lighter, so it would be really nice for like cowl neck tops if you wanted, waterfall cardigans. It would make nice sweater dresses. It wouldn't be as heavy as the cable jacquards that we normally have, but it's got a nice texture there to it. Don't be put off by the way it looks like it's, you're seeing a lot of light through it. There's a lot of light behind us. So it would be opaque, just not used to all of that light. I always think it reminds me of, that iconic photograph of Princess Diana in her skirt with the sun behind it. You can see her legs. That's what that always reminds me of. But yeah, it's really nice. It is a polyester fabric. but it feels really nice. And I don't tend to get a lot of polyester fabrics, but when the rep had this in, it actually felt really nice. It doesn't feel in the least like polyester. One of the reasons that I don't get the cable jacquards in anymore is that I found that the back of them was actually quite uncomfortable. It was a little bit scratchy. Some colours would come where the back was really soft, and then other colours, they'd be kind of scratchy. So I guess it just depends on where they're made. But this one is really soft on the back as well, and you can see there on the back. And then the price of it is £12 a metre, and that kind of reflects the fact that it is polyester. But yeah, take it from me, it's really nice. If you can say that there's a nice quality polyester, it is a really nice quality. So that's that. Make nice like sweater dresses too. Even you could like gather a skirt with them because it's got quite a nice weight to it. Okay, so a nice chat going on there. So yeah, we do have a lovely pink, and we've also got a lilac of it. How are we doing for time? Oh my God, we're at 5:25 or 5:2. We've got 5:28. Yes. But yeah, really good for traveling in that it doesn't crease. So that's a really good thing about it. And I do get a lot of emails from people during the summer, particularly when we're looking at viscoses and linens and talking about the creasing. Really and truly, the only fabrics you're going to get that don't crease are the polys. So if you don't want the creasing, you have the poly. If you don't have the poly, you just have to put up with the creasing of all the natural fibres. So I think we've kind of run out of time, basically, of what we can show you this evening. I think we've got through quite a few of them. And we can hold the next ones for next week. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll that was a very fast hour, to be fair, wasn't it? So yeah, we'll come back and show you more of them. I have more of them there, but I will say I feel the photographs showed the fabrics really, really well this week anyway on the website. So if you were here then for the little housekeeping section, I'm going to talk about our advent calendars and our shipping to the US. So if that is something that you're not interested in, then thank you so much for joining us this evening on this wet and windy evening. And there's Jason. He's afraid I'm going to leave him on the screen on his own. So yeah, any questions though, drop me an email about them, or even better still, give me a call. The number for the phone, or the phone number for the shop, is on the bottom of the website. And anyway, if you Google Beyond the Pink Door, you'll find our phone number, our address, and all of that stuff. So any questions, yeah, give me a call and we can talk it over. Sometimes it's so much faster to have a conversation than an email anyway. So, and I do apologize to people who email me over the weekend, say from like Friday afternoon onwards. Because all of our orders and everything go into the one inbox, sometimes your emails get lost by the time I get to them on Monday. So yeah, if I haven't answered, I'm not offended if you resend it or give me a call. So yeah, so goodbye to everybody who has joined us this evening and who is not interested in our chat about shipping again. And Jason, would you grab me my drink there? Because I'm afraid I'm going to start coughing or spluttering or something like that. Oh, Deb has just asked a really good question. Just have a little quick slug. There we go. Thank you. I think pink boxes this month are actually going out on Tuesday, which I'm really sad about because we had them all ready to go actually on Friday, but our delivery of Specky Seamstress by Spine didn't arrive. So it didn't arrive until Friday, which I was a bit gutted about because, as you can imagine, we just love, number one, getting them out a little bit early, so you get a little surprise of getting them early. And number two, it's just amazing to free up space for us because we want to go straight on to cutting the next fabric, which arrived in this week as well. So, and actually, we'll send out an email about this, but we've decided after 6 months of doing the Specky Seamstress add-on that we're not going to continue with it because for a couple of reasons, really. It's proved to be an awful lot of extra work for us, and it's been delayed in shipping quite a few times, which slows up our progress and makes us send our boxes out a little bit late. So I'm really disappointed about that. So because it didn't arrive until Friday, we can't finish packing the boxes until tomorrow, and then they'll go on Tuesday. But yeah, totally out of our hands. So, but I will send an email out about that. Meant to say that at the beginning, actually, so sorry about that. Lynn is coming to the shop next week. Oh, wow, cool. Oh, can't wait to meet you, Lynn. That is going to be so much fun. Brilliant. So, yes, update on the US shipping. So, yeah, really pleased to say that US shipping is back on the website again. I haven't announced it on social media yet because I just wanted to have a little chat about it on here first, and we're testing it out at the moment. So I'm sorry that it's taken a couple of weeks to get it back, but it has, as a small business with, not a separate like logistics or customs department, it's just me, myself, and I. It's been a little bit of a tough one to try and figure out, but I feel confident now to reinstate it on the website, which is really great. And how it's going to work is the shipping price is the same, which is amazing. We ship everything with Royal Mail, and they haven't actually increased the cost of shipping, which is really great. They've put in a really small handling charge of 50 pence per customs paperwork, which again I think is really decent. What we have done then to implement the duties on our side for our US customers is we have, when I say we, it's the royal we, it's me, in the background on the website, I have increased all the pricing of all of our fabrics by 15%. So when you're on the website and you do your order, you'll go through the cart like completely normal. And in the price of the fabric or the price of the item that you have purchased includes the new percentage of duties. So you won't see any difference at the checkout. You won't have any messages saying that you're going to have to pay extra duty or anything. We'll pack them, we'll put them through the system as normal. And according to a few people that I've spoke to in the industry, they've got there in the same length of time, which is 4 or 5 days, and they've arrived without any extra paperwork or anything extra that you have to do. So I don't like increasing our prices, but we have no choice because we can't swallow that 15% ourselves as a small business. And the reason it's 15% is, and you ask why, is we had to pick a percentage which would work across the board. So I know I spoke about it last week. The duties are calculated on the origin of the product. So we don't have a lot of products here in so flat increase. No, Viv, we've increased. Oh, sorry. I'm glad you picked that out. No, the duty paid is it's only increased for our American customers. So if you're in the UK, you're paying the same price as you did last week. But if you're in the US, it's added just to yours. So I figured out a way of actually doing that so that the price increases only for our US customers, and it just incorporates all the duty. So no, absolutely not. Only for the US customers. So I've picked 15% because, as I say, there's very few products that we have in the shop which are origin in the UK. So what it means by origin is something that is either manufactured or made into a different product here in the UK. Very, very, very few. 15% is what the majority of our fabrics are manufactured and originate in Turkey and Germany and the Netherlands. So most of the fabrics I showed you this evening were originated in Turkey. So most of our cotton jerseys, Turkey. Most of our viscose is Turkey. And Turkey is in the 15% category. Some of our other fabrics originate in China, which is going to incur a 30% increase in duties. But what we've decided to do is just all of our fabrics are going to be increased by 15%. And then if the duty costs a little bit more, just because you've put in some fabrics that originate in China, we will incur the extra charges. So we're kind of hoping that it's all going to like even out between the 10%, the 15s and the 30. So we've decided on 15 just to be very transparent. Due to customs politics, yes, Inez. So yeah, completely outside of our hands and outside of all of our US customers as well. Nobody wants to do this, but it has to be done. Rena. Oh, okay. Somebody else 7A. Okay, lovely. There's a personal conversation going on there. That's cool. So yeah, so you can fly through the checkout all the same. And so the same will happen with the subscription box. When your renewal comes in, it will be 15% more, which will add on £4.50 because our sub boxes are £30. Thank you, Renee. Good night. Just for the fabric cost, I know. Well, at least 15% isn't a huge. It's as good as we can do at the moment. So, and I think the fact that there won't be like massive handling charges will definitely help as well. So, what we will be doing this week is we will be launching some extra advent calendars. So, we have had to cancel quite a few US customers' orders for advent calendars, which I completely understand. Absolutely fine. No problem at all. So we will have some extra ones. So they will be there for everybody to purchase. I will reinstate them tomorrow. I haven't done it yet today. Have had a little bit more admin stuff to do. And I will send an email as well to all of the people in the US who have already pre-ordered our advent calendars with a little bit of news on that as well. So just to kind of sum that up, if you have pre-ordered the advent calendar from the US, there will be an extra charge on top of it. And there's a few different ways we can do this. We can send it to you so that you pay the duty when it arrives, which we don't really want to do because we don't know then if the courier is going to charge you an extra handling fee. So what we've done is, or what I have done is, I have, because there are so many items in the advent calendar, I have done like a little mock shipping of it, and Royal Mail calculated the shipping, calculated the extra duty costs for me at £12. So what we'll be doing is we'll be sending out an email to our US customers again who have pre-ordered, and what we'll have to do is we will have to invoice you separately for the duty. So if you've pre-ordered prior to today, we will have to invoice you for the extra duty. And again, we don't want to do that, but we don't have the option to take on that cost ourselves because our advent calendars don't give us that much profit that we can absorb that cost. It just can't be done. Anybody who pre-orders after, so in our next batch of advent calendars, you will be paying the duty included in the cost, so you won't have an extra charge. So it's just really unfortunate that this new duty and tariff laws have landed on us now at this time of the year, and very unfortunately landed, and we didn't know about them when we launched our advent calendar because we would have been far more on the ball about it. So yeah, a few unfortunate kind of things, but I will send out an email, as I say, to the people who have pre-ordered the advent calendar from the US. If you're not in the US, none of this applies to you at all. You don't have to worry about extra duties at all, and you won't be paying any more for it. Everything else is the same price on the website as you paid any other time. This just applies to our US customers. And Yannick is wondering, will you send any more advent calendars? Yes, we will have some more, and I will load them onto the website tomorrow. So the best thing to do is to go onto the website and hit there's a button on the website that says notify me when back in stock or something to that degree. And you just hit that, put in your email address, and as soon as I add more to the website, you'll get an email. So I think I have answered all of the questions there. I hope I have anyway. So for the, Denise is wondering, for the sub box, will we miss this month's box? So for this month, I emailed all of the US customers and I asked them, did they want to still pay for the box this month or did they want to just pause it? And we had quite a few people who said just to keep the box for them this month, be charged the same as normal. So we're talking about the September box, which is leaving us on Tuesday. For anybody else who has paused their subscription, I will be unpausing, is that the word? Or reactivating them so that the payments come out as normal next month, because we're more than happy now that everything will go through straight away. We will have a lot of extra boxes this month as well. So if you fancy having just a one-off payment or a one-off box this month, we will have some extra ones this month. Will you unpause? Yes, exactly. No, I will do it, Denise. Yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I have a few jobs tomorrow. I'm going to unpause all of our US boxes for the people who asked us to pause them just for this month. And I will also be checking, I will be changing anybody who has subscribed to the Specky Seamstress, and that's all across the world. Whoever has, I will be taking it out of your subscription for next month. And yeah, we'll have some extra boxes. So I'll put the extra boxes on the website as well tomorrow once we know the numbers. So if you paused your subscription for this month, you won't necessarily get a box this month, but you can purchase one of the one-off boxes if you want, and then it'll all come back into play next month. So Denise, yes, they'll be on the website tomorrow. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a delay. We're speaking the same questions, Denise. Yeah, so it's really good. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, I hope I've answered all the questions there. So thank you all for sticking with us this evening for this extra little session at the end. But just please know that in the background, we're working as hard as we can to keep everything just as normal for everybody, because it doesn't work for us either, not having our US customers able to purchase, and it doesn't make it work for all of you guys as well who can purchase from us, which is really sad. Thank you, Viv. Can't wait to cut it and send it. It'll be great. And Zeb is here just because she's nosy. Cool, like it. I would be too. So yeah, I'm going to say good night from myself and from Jason for the second time this evening, and I'll see you all back here again next week. I'm looking forward to chatting to our so inspired ambassadors on Wednesday evening for our little kickoff virtual meetup. That is so exciting. I should have said that earlier on too as well. But anyway, here we are. So yeah, bye-bye for this evening and see you next Sunday. Bye.